Hello everyone, welcome to V-Rising. Me and a couple other content creators got the opportunity to play the new update, Secrets of Gloomrot, early. And I gotta say, I've been playing this for a little while now, and it honestly feels like a fresh game. So before we get into the main bulk of what we're gonna be doing, let me show you a couple new features. First of all, you have bag slots that will expand your inventory. Bags can be crafted at the ladder working station, and you can basically have different types of bag for specific items, which honestly just helps out because your inventory is cluttered like all the time, I feel. So that's a nice quality of life feature. If we click on the V-Blood tab, it got a pretty nice overhaul. It looks really good, split up into different acts as well. So Act 1 seems to be the first area. So Act 2 seems to be the farm area, as well as, of course, a couple from the first area, like the Tristan here. Then I'm not 100% sure how far this goes, but I assume that Act 3 is basically Gloomrot, and the rest up here might just be Silverlight. So that got a massive update, an overhaul by the looks. I really like that. Then of course I kind of showed you this, but Gloomrot is split into two large chunks. It's ridiculous. Dunley Farmland has been updated as well. It felt a bit different when I was walking through it. Apparently Dunley Farmland has been changed more so than Starlight Hills and Fairbane Woods. So I'll try to put a picture on screen on how the one looked before this update. It feels different, but I'm not 100% sure how this will convey in the map. Magic got a massive overhaul. Now it doesn't really look that different. However, you may notice that there is this little icon right here. So that is a socket for these different jewels. Jewels seem to be dropped by just killing enemies. I've only found one so far. They are quite rare, but then again, the one that I got here inflicts leech when I dash through someone. So that's actually pretty good, which is why I'm using this dash, which is usually not one that I would pick. But those are the main differences here. Before we start building, which is the thing I want to be doing today, let's jump down here real quick. Let's get ourselves a new horse, if I can, that is. You know, this is not really working out for me. No, stand still. Okay, well, he is standing still, but not the way I wanted to. Alright, let's go. So I want to go back to Fairbane Woods real quick, just to show something. So Fairbane Woods and basically any other location has been changed as well. And I wish I had the opportunity to turn into the old woman so we can check out the traders. But I keep having bad luck because every time I show up at that old woman, other players kill her right before I can get to her, which is quite unfortunate. Now I guess that makes sense because we don't really have a lot of time, so there's a lot of players on at the same time, trying to progress and get as much done as they can. But yeah, by the time you're seeing this, the servers have sadly shut down, so we can't go into crazy amount of detail, because I don't have that much time, sadly. There's basically some new enemies, and some are in this area of the map. Ah, there we go, finally we found something. This, right here, is a new enemy. It's one of the new enemies. But this will be the only one that I'll show, because I don't want to spoil everything. However, that's all I wanted to show for this area, so let's head back to base. Building itself seems to be a bit different now, or at least the way you claim territory, right? So it seems like you can claim larger locations now than you could before. Because how this worked before, right? You needed to place something like this, the invisible foundation down. However, the invisible foundation is for something different. But like, you get what I mean, right? There was something similar to this. It seems like they've just gotten rid of that system. And now you just claim specific areas. Mostly these areas on top of hills. There are other areas like this. This is not on a hill by the looks of it. And the neat thing though is you don't really need to expand anymore. So we get this entire area for ourselves here. I think the big thing why everyone is here will be this. Using stairs, you can construct a multi-leveled castle. And that's something we're going to be messing around with today. Now I do note beforehand that since we don't have a whole lot of time on this server, I'm not going to build something grand and massive. I think that is alright in this case because I want to kind of test out what we can all do with this system. And then on my own world, I'll probably want to make something more grand. Also, farm plots are different now. You cannot place them in the ground. You need these actual farm plots. If you want to see what Gloomrot looks like, make sure to subscribe, because in tomorrow's video, we will be checking out what Gloomrot has to offer for us. But yeah, let's get started. Of course, everyone is interested in the staircases. They are absolutely huge, so we're definitely going to have to build something pretty big. They need to be on actual foundation, so we are going to need some of that. So the way you build now is you still have to connect it all up to the heart. However, what we can do is we can literally just be like, refund, refund. I guess for some reason we can't do it with these. Probably because there's something on it. But yeah, we can refund them and just place down new ones. Blocks by unit? Oh, goddamn. Rat, get out of here, man. This is what I'm excited about. I want to see how this works. Does this work the same? Oh, yeah, alright, so... And then we can just... Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a hole here, but it was just visually. Oh, yikes. Oh, oh no. What is this? What is this? I guess it makes sense that it's like this, but... What is this, man? Alright, let's get rid of this, because I don't like this. Blocks by unit. By what unit? Oh, there we go. Oh, by me, I guess. I'm not a big fan of how the reef looks, but I guess if we place this down, right, it'll look kind of normal now. Yeah, I think this looks better like this. So I want to see how tall we can build as well. Make the first tallest castle in the game. In many ways, I feel like that's going to be a lie, because I assume people already did that. So what happens if we do this? And can we build immediately onto this? Height limit reached? Really, game? Already? Alright, let's just expand and hopefully it will do it now.
This will not work.
No, okay, so you can only go up by 2 floors. And it seems like it goes over the roof as well. Can we make pillars? How does it look, actually? No, actually, that looks fine. Ouch, 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 ouchie. I think the nicest thing is if we build pillars down below, right? What do you mean floor connection? Doesn't it have that? I guess we don't have a floor there. Actually, we can just have grass flooring, right? Does that work? It looks really out of place and odd, but I suppose it works. A lot of ideas are starting to pop up in my head, which is good. It's what you want from a proper building system. Let's have these pillars too. Oh man, that actually looks really good. Yes! Look at that. That looks so amazing. Alright, I forgot. This update also comes with a bunch of items for your garden. Well, the neat thing is we can actually place down our coffin in the 2nd floor. Oh, nice, we can place these down as well. Okay, now I assume we can place those up here, right? No? Why not? There we go, now it can fit. Don't know what was wrong earlier. Interesting, we can also have grass on the 2nd floor. Maybe we can have it up here too. Can we actually have the garden up here? Let's see, can we... Oh, we can. Oh, that's pretty nice. There we go, just to survive here I have to temporarily make this. But now we should be able to place a bunch of these planters. Hot, 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 hot. Probably gonna need some sort of pillars down just so we can hide behind them. It's called Big Brain Moves. Now we got those into place. We can just plant a bunch of the trees. Luckily I had just enough actually, I didn't even count that out. Trees will take a while to grow though, so we're not gonna see that today sadly. But alright, those are the multi-layer castles in V-Rising. It is pretty cool. You can only go up by 2 floors. Honestly, in normal gameplay, I think that's alright. It's probably done for performance, right? Because you can see pretty far if you're up here. Okay, maybe you can't because there's a bunch of fog, but... Like, you will be able to see really far out. And they probably don't want you to, because they'll probably just tank the game, eventually. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed. And stay tuned for tomorrow when we explore Gloomrot itself. See you all then. Bye everyone.